Hi everyone, it's Carmen. So today we are going to be filing my nails while we talk about stories, like whatever we want to talk about. So basically, I'm going to be doing my nails and we can chat and yeah. Okay, so I did my makeup today and I put a lot of foundation on. I just like noticed how much foundation I put on and it was like, it's like heavy on me. But I kind of like okay, people don't like the way makeup feels, but like I love the way it feels. It's like, for some reason, like soaking into my skin. That must be so unhealthy, like for like the skin, but like I feel like it's just like, it feels good, you know? It just feels good. Let's talk about embarrassing stories. So, also I have these like cute cat ears on, like they're so cute. Like I love them so much. I don't put them on, but like right now I'm like loving the way it looks with this hairstyle. It's obviously copied. I copied Ariana Grande with her hair half up, half down, and with the cat ears. Like I just love her so much. But embarrassing stories. So let me think of some. I'm not really, I don't know. I don't really have much embarrassing stories. Oh my god, okay, so there's this one time I was in the hospital and basically it was so embarrassing. I felt so bad because okay, let me get into it and I'll tell you why. It was so embarrassing. So I was in the hospital. There was like this cafeteria. I go in there and I go buy some food and basically I see the cashier and she looks just like my best friend's mom. And I was like, oh my gosh, she looks just like my best friend's mom. And so basically I keep like seeing her, running into her, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, like that's all I think. It's like she's my best friend's mom. Like it's like I was like really delusional at the time and I thought like literally like my life was like a play or whatever. And I was like, that's my best friend's mom, like that's her. And like so basically I asked her, I was like, oh, you look like my best friend. I thought I said mom, but then I was like, you look like my best friend. And then like she was like, oh really? Like she was like, oh yeah, I've been told I have a familiar face. And so I was like, no, my best friend's mom. And then I was like literally like calling her old or whatever. And I was just like, oh my god, like how embarrassing. Like literally like it's not even a big deal. Like I was like, she was just like, she didn't like process that. She was just like, I don't know if she heard me clearly. And I was like, yeah, like, you look like my best friend. Like, you know, like I didn't know what else to do. And I basically I was like, well, ruin that for me. Third finger. Let's talk about like my past with like haunted houses. So basically growing up, I've always like lived in like haunted like houses. Like I would like hear, like I was never aware of it. Like I never really had any experiences, but like these are like experiences that my family experienced with like their like our house being haunted. And basically they're pretty intense. So in this apartment that I was like around, I would say like 3. And so I was like 3. Basically our family, my siblings and I loved The Sims. Like we would play The Sims and like we would go on it and like basically weird stuff would happen with our Sim. Because we would play The Sims and we would kill everyone. Like literally kill everyone. And so we can see the Grim Reaper. Because like we loved watching the Grim Reaper do its work. Like the way it's just like riding out the, oh, you're dead. Nope, you cannot come back alive. And so there was this house and like we would like make Sims. We would like repopulate the whole house and just like make it keep going and like see how much deaths we can do inside this one house. And like our yard was literally a graveyard, like literally rows of just tombstones, and basically it was like death lived there. Let me start off with what happened. My sister saw the Grim Reaper in this inside. It was like the shape of the Grim Reaper inside the fireplace. Like, you know, like the ashes. Maybe like we were like manifesting him to join our household. I don't know. It was weird. Something's wrong with that. She would like see like shadows like running to each room, and like she saw like that happen. I got sunburn so bad. You can see on my neck as well, but like barely. Wow. I need some lotion to stop the burn. Also, funny, every time I would like get burned, like there was like this like amazing cream, and like it was like just like so like it felt like this like breeze on my skin, like wow. Like I just have flashbacks of like when I was young and like putting the cream on, and like it was amazing. It was like green and like gooey. Don't know. Filing my nails, filing my nails, filing my nails. Just gonna file my nails, filing them while I talk. So there was this other time we were in this house, and I was like in 3rd grade. Basically, I was in 3rd grade, and my brother and my sister experienced something really crazy and pretty like intense. Like it felt like there was always like demons like in our house. Like I mean, like they were probably not all the time in our house. Like I bet like literally like it was only like these 3 houses that were like, or actually 2 houses that were like haunted. So my sister, let's start with my brother. So he going into his room, like this place was like sort of like extreme, I guess. Like I don't know. I felt like the energy, I guess. Like I guess like I was like aware of something, like I guess like there's something here. I was like kind of aware of that, and but like I didn't like think of it because I was like in 3rd grade. Obviously I'm not gonna like think about ghosts all the time. And so my brother enters his room, and he felt the breeze, like a huge breeze in his face, like just like open, and basically the windows were closed, and he felt like this dragging down, like someone like was pulling him down to hell. And I was like, when I was hearing this, I was like, wow, that is something I would not like to experience. My sister experienced with this haunted house. So she was home alone, and she was like scared out of her mind, and she was afraid that like someone, like I don't know, she was just like felt scared, like she didn't like being home alone, and like she was like texting my mom and like whatever. And then this was when we had our dog Lola. At the time, she was my first dog ever, and I loved her to pieces. And so my sister heard someone in the garage like walking up the steps, and she bolts out of the house. And basically the garage is here. Here's the garage up front. You walk up the stairs, and there's a laundry room, and my dog is there. So she forgot Lola. She was like, I'm running. She probably knew like nothing would happen to Lola, but like that, I've always found that funny. Like, you just left our dog there. I would have grabbed her and run. I would have been scared out of my mind though. But like going towards the noise, like I'm that bitch who goes towards the noise and like, what's going on? Like that bitch. Or I'm the one who's like, why are we walking towards the noise? Like I'm like the hypocrite who's like, I go check and see what's going on, like cause like out of curiosity, or like I go towards the noise because like I'm dumb. And then or I'm like, why are we going towards the noise? Like, hello, there's something obviously there, let's go the other way. But she goes back inside, and there was no one there. Like, it was like loud footsteps, she said. Oh yeah, so like here's the laundry room, and basically the living room was here, where this is where she was. And so she runs out the front door, and like she came back inside after like 20 minutes texting my mom, being scared out of her mind. But she went back inside to see if everything's fine, and like everything was fine. But she said that there were loud footsteps, like someone was stomping up the stairs, and basically there was someone there. But yeah, that was like literally my like houses. Like there was only 2 houses that were like really haunted, and our next house after that, like we have experience with haunted houses. We have experience with the H word, haunted. We don't say haunted because we don't want to manifest that. Like we were just like, no, we are not wanting that in our house. My nails are growing fast. Impressed. I'm loving my nails. Done with my nails. So, done painting my nails. That will be all for today's video. If you enjoyed today's video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe and like for more. Leave a comment below of what you would like me to do. If you have any video suggestions, like I would love to do your video suggestions. Like they're always fun. I always get good like suggestions. Like I've gotten 2. One was the Miranda video, and the other one was the 5-minute challenge. So if you have any like ideas of what you want me to do, I would love to do so. So I'll see you in the next video. Bye.